a well-coordinated plan in the right inputs police to interfere with the elections and the by-election elections?
First, let me say that in terms of, and it's very good that you asked me that question. There have been cases where police officers attached to VIPs have misused their firearm, sometimes almost to their own detriment. You know, sometimes they can easily find themselves in the way of harm because of how they have used their firearm. So let me say this, that any security measure taken by the National Police Service is, as I say, to avoid a crisis. If a police officer attached to VIP is working with goons, what is the best thing to do is to, first of all, get them away from this crowd of goons so that we can be able to deal with the goons decisively. And I want to warn all police officers, including those attached to VIPs, that the fact that you have been attached to a certain VIP does not make you part and parcel of his campaign, part and parcel of his ideologies, part and parcel of his criminal plans. You need to know that at any one time you remain an officer of the National Police Service. So if there are any people who have been withdrawn, it must be in relation to the planned violence and the reason violent confrontations, and the fact that some of these police officers have been found in the middle of goons, facilitating goons, transporting, hiring. And it's not enough that they have been withdrawn. The disciplinary action will be taken against them, and if the charges are proven, they will lose their jobs. They will be relieved of their responsibilities within the National Police Service. So it's not enough even to complain that they have been withdrawn. It may also be that those police officers may never go back to their jobs if it is found that they were facilitating violence in any part of our country. So those are security measures. Those are efforts that we are trying to take to avert violence tonight and tomorrow, because we know we have the National Police Service and the security team have the intelligence, and they know who is doing what where, and that's why such measures must be taken. As to whether police officers will be involved in interfering in elections, we want to ask every Kenyan, if you see a single police officer interfering with any voter, please report to their commanders or report to us, or share the information publicly through the media, because we do not encourage any police officers to engage themselves on electoral malpractices. The job of the police officer is just to maintain law and order and facilitate Kenyans to exercise their constitutional rights.
Are you saying that this?
I thought she was. Are you still asking? You answered. Okay. Then finally, Ben.
Yeah, I'm asking. Are you saying that this is the exact reason for their security detail? Like, do you have specific details?
I am aware that not just Natembeya, but I'm aware that a number of VIPs on both sides of the political divide, their security have been withdrawn by the National Police Service, because the National Police Service have a report that their officers or the officers attached to them are involved in criminal activities. Some who may be seen to be leaning to one side of political divide have chosen to keep quiet and not to share publicly what the police have done. I've seen some have decided to go public. It is not only one person whose security has been withdrawn. It is a number of people, and in both political sides, because we want to make sure that nobody is shot by a police officer in the name of he was protecting these goons or was protecting his boss. In any case, there is no boss tomorrow in Kasipur. The people are the bosses, and they are going to elect their boss. So everybody who is here, who was campaigning for a party or whatever, now your job is done. If you are an election observer, you have a right to become election observer. If you have an agent, a registered agent, you do your work as an agent. Everybody else who is around loitering and trying to interfere with the elections will be treated as a suspect, like all other suspects.
They are accusing the government of intimidation position.
Our job as government is to ensure that goons do not intimidate the voters. And if we can succeed to intimidate the goons, we are very happy. And when goons complain that the government is intimidating them, it is my joy. My problem is when citizens are intimidated. We want to make sure that the goons are intimidated enough, not just intimidated, but they are arrested and charged so that the people of Kenya can have confidence in our electoral process. We wish you well, we wish everybody well, success to all the candidates and success to IEBC. I know there is a new IEBC team. We wish them the very best as they also work very hard to prove themselves in these elections. We don't want to let anybody down. Everybody must do their part. Those of us who are in the security sector must do our part. The voters must turn out, come out and vote. Exercise your right. We want to see huge turnouts around the country. That is the joy of democracy, and that's the joy of a working country, to see that its people are exercising their democratic rights peacefully and elected leaders they would like them to represent in the various legislative parliament and the county assemblies. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are you guys ready? Yes. Thank you, members of the press. We are here in Kasipul. The DIG Administration Police Service, Mr. Gilbert Masengeli. We have our regional police commander leading the regional security team in this region, and the county security team led by the county commissioner. As you are aware, tomorrow we are having by-elections across the country. One of such constituency is Kasipul, where we are. We came here to assess the security preparedness. We have had a good meeting with our regional and county security team. Our desire is to make sure that as much as possible we protect the citizens of this country as per the requirements of the Constitution, so that they can exercise their constitutional rights to vote in a peaceful environment, to vote for the leaders they like to vote with, to make the expression in the ballot without any fear or intimidation. Kenyans will know that we lost the member of parliament of this constituency in a tragic event that is still being handled in the courts by a legal process. We also know that in the run-up to these elections